Hi, good afternoon. I am your coach and trainer, Sylvia Czerniak, and we were going to get into Tea with Trainer. So this month focus, as you know, it is staying in tune in June, and I wanted to cover a lot of different things today. So before we get started, I want to go over the scripture. The scripture I'm coming from today is Jeremiah 29:11, and it reads, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Again, that's Jeremiah 29:11. So, it's a good scripture, so I'll take some time to have you read it, meditate on it, spend some time either working out or just some time to yourself listening, going over that word. Okay. All right. So, again, our focus this month is staying in tune in June, and I want to go over consistency. So we're staying in tune in June, but I want to cover how to be consistent, how staying in tune can help you with your consistency. So with that being said, so first thing is, why is being consistent so hard, right? Why is it so hard to be consistent? And the reason why it's hard is because people tend to focus on the outcome more than the process. So I'm not sure, maybe you're starting something new, maybe you're getting into a new hobby, or maybe you're trying to eat healthier, maybe you're trying to work out, maybe you're just doing more meditation, maybe you're doing more self-talks. Thinking about that actual outcome, right, is why it's always so hard. So just think about the process, like think about the steps that you're taking to get to that end result, if there is an end result. Ways you can change that can consist of being in tune with yourself. So I'm going to go over a couple of tips, about 2 or 3 tips that can help you stay in tune with yourself and still be consistent, or can help with your consistency. If that makes sense. All right. So I do recommend these 3. I do them for myself. Again, you can try them. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a coach and a trainer. I give you tips that work for me, and if they work for you, please let me know. I would love to hear about the results or how they actually helped you, or if you have any tips at the end of this or during this, go ahead and comment, and I'll definitely will read them out and probably use them for myself. You never know. All right, so the first one is pick one goal, right? One goal. And I don't know what your goal could be. I don't know what your focuses may be, but whatever goal you may have, pick one. So let's make a example, right? Say your goal is to eat healthier, right? So, all right, how do you want to eat healthier, right? How do you want to do that? Instead of saying, oh, I'm gonna wake up and eat healthier today, think of that one particular thing that you know you're already having too much of, or you're always craving. Think about that and say, okay, let's just say today I want to eat healthier, so I'm going to focus on not eating so much sugar. How can I not eat so much sugar? Instead of saying, I'm going to eat healthier, say, okay, I'm going to reduce my sugar. How can I do that? So you know you have 4 or 5 things of sugar in your coffee. Maybe you have 3 things of tablespoons or whatever, how much sugar in your coffee. I don't drink sugar in my coffee, so I don't know what the term is. So instead of saying, oh, I'm gonna eat healthier, say, hey, this one goal is I am going to eat less sugar. All right, how am I gonna do that? Instead of saying eat healthier, then you have all these other things in your face and you don't know what you're gonna do, blah, 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 blah. So saying, hey, this is the one thing I want to focus on, and I'm going to do this. So grand scheme of things, I want to eat healthier, but this is the reason, this is what I'm going to do to get to that point, right? So that's one thing. You tend to think about everything else, and then you have to recheck yourself. Like as I say, get in tune, check yourself, or getting in tune with yourself, realizing Okay, yeah, I had this bread, or I had that bread, I had this, or I had this pizza, or whatever else. But like, no, remember, we said less sugar. We didn't say this. Not saying you should go all out on other stuff, but I'm just saying take one goal and make it happen. All right. 2 is fight yourself. It's actually fight your emotions. So your brain is actually the most taxing organ in your body. Like it can make you think and believe anything. It's crazy. And you could be doing really good, really good, and your brain is telling you, oh, you're not doing that well. You did this. Oh, you had a little bit too much sugar this day. Or you did this, and you did that, you did this. And you're just thinking like, wow, your brain could just be beating you up. Like, what? I thought I was doing good, brain. Brain's like, no, you're not. So instead of doing that, again, self-check, right? Check in with yourself, okay? Because if you don't get in tune with your brain, get in tune with yourself, it can take you all over, right? So bring yourself back to center. Think about, okay, what did I do well? Small wins make a big difference. Big difference, all right? So maybe take that time to remember, like, oh, yesterday I could have had this donut or whatever, and I didn't. I did great, right? Them small wins in your head will bring you back to center. It'll get you back in tune with your consistency around that goal, right? So sometimes you have to take that time to like fight your own self mentally and to recheck yourself, because you need to ask yourself, like, wow, I did this really good. I did this really well, right? So that's a good thing. Most people think that consistency is like a trait or a skill. I personally believe that it could be learned. Like, I personally don't think that being consistent is something that you just wake up and say, look, I'm consistent. No, it's a process. It takes work. It takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of focus, and a lot of work. That's why that whole checking with yourself, self-check, helps, because you get so out of your space mentally and physically that you have to bring yourself back in. So you got to bring yourself back in to that. Like, all right, this is my goal. This is my vision. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And the last one I have is forgive your failures. So I can say I am I'm known for this, because I'll beat myself up. Say, well, I was supposed to go to the gym today. Oh, I didn't lift this. Oh, I was supposed to go to the gym to do this. Oh, I was supposed to focus on my business for this. Oh, I was supposed to do this for the twins. We didn't do this. And I had it all in my mind, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be this amazing, whatever it is at that time. Because apparently I think I'm amazing when I know that 90% of the time I'm not. Then I fail. And I'm like, all night I'm laying in the bed, like, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. So I have to bring myself back sometimes. Sometimes I actually have to write stuff down and say, well, but you did all this, right? I did all this. So there are failures. That doesn't mean you stop, right? You got to keep going. You accept what you messed up on. You overate, you didn't work out, or you didn't spend time with a loved one, or you didn't do this. Hey, that happened. That was yesterday. We're here. We got this, and we're going to move forward. What are we going to do going forward? We saw that happened, right? It is what it is. It happened. How can we prevent that from happening again, right? That's the big deal. How can we prevent that from happening again? Are we going to learn from it? And then just kind of go. But don't give up. Go back to the mental mindset, getting in tune with yourself and saying, okay, I did really good at this. Let's do that again. Okay? So that's all I have. Honestly, I know I was on a little bit early, but I really wanted to cover them. So the 3 topics, again, the tips were: 1, pick a goal, one goal, not a big goal. Take that big goal and figure out that one thing that's going to help you hit that big goal. 2, fight yourself, or fight your emotions, the brain. And then 3, forgive your failures. I forgive your failures. So that's all I have. All right, so number 3, we're gonna cover consistency one more time in this month of June, so that'll be great. And then I want you to just really take some time getting in tune so we can be that different person for the month of July, hopefully before then. And then you will see me back here, okay? All right, so this is, again, Tea with Trainer. I have my tea, I think it's like lemon and ginger. And I see you right back here for Tea with Trainer. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.